I am persuaded that the judges of the Court of Appeal will apply sanity, will apply the law as it is read, and allow Rigathi Gachagua to be who he is. And I am determined to pursue political office because that is what Kenyans want. Yes. Number 3, Leon Major, yes. You guys said you are leaderless, partless, true. But for us to have meaningful change, a leader must be elected. Yes. A leader must be elected through a political party. Yes. So the reality of the Kenyan politics and our constitution is that the agencies must belong to a certain party and they must back a certain leader, one way or another. It is my request that if the young people of Kenya so desires to fight Rigathi Gachagua to be that leader, it is my desire, it is my prayer, it is my request that the young people of Kenya identify and associate with the DCP party as a vehicle that will deliver the change that they desire. Thank you.
Tuweze kupata maswali pengine so that His Excellency our party leader aweze kujibu.
Okay, thank you. I want to endorse what our Excellency Rigathi Gachagua said. When we entered by-elections, and that is beginning 2025 and this year 2026, Rigathi Gachagua endorsed the leadership of young people. Wacha niseme kule Narok town tulikuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Masikonde. Pale Kariobangi North tukakuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Wanyoike. Na kule Kisa East tukakuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Aduda. Those are young people. Na 2026 tukakuwa na chokora wetu. Tunamjua ni nani? Sindio, this is the person who endorses young leadership. Na mkiniona hapa, si mimi ni kijana. Wewe ukijiangalia wewe si kijana. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We want to thank you for the leadership, and we want to thank you especially for believing in youth leadership. Niseme, Sahi, I want to give the opportunity to the next 3 leaders from different counties to ask a question.
Probably there is one thing I did not respond to that was raised by Major. Ya kwamba hizi viti alisema ni ndogo ndogo. Siwachiwe vijana. Hakuna viti ndogo ndogo. Leadership is a very serious undertaking. These MCAs are not small people because they change lives. County assemblies oversight county governments to make sure that public resources allocated to the county are used prudently to the benefit of the people. They make laws that govern the county. So those seats are not small. Those are serious seats. And I'm very happy. Most of you young people have registered to run as MCAs. I came to Karatina, my hometown, last year. And the aspirants who are Gen Zs could not let anybody say anything. Everybody wants the Gen Zs. And I thought the Gen Zs are using their numerical strength to intimidate the elderly people. Then I asked the women who are my friends in the market. The women told me this time tunachagua majenzi. So I want to encourage you, run for these seats. Run as MCs. Run as members of parliament. Run as senators. But those who will not make it, I agree. Nominated slots for DCP will not go to boyfriends and girlfriends. If you want to take care of your girlfriend, start for her a small business and take care of her. Senor, nominated slots in DCP will be for young people who have demonstrated hard work and loyalty to the cause and to the party. And I am checking, and I will be personally in charge. Let nobody tell you that kuna watu ati watapeana viti huko. Mimi mwenyewe naangalia hapo Nairobi City. I've already identified a young man called Jemo. Huyo kijana. Huyo kijana, this young man. I wish I had 10 young boys like this one. I will be a very happy leader. He is all over Nairobi working for the party. He is in Mukuru, he is in Kariobangi. Kijana amejitolea. That his name lazima itakuwa number 1 in the nomination list. Yeah. I monitor what's happening. In Nakuru, there is a young fellow called Jai. Yeah? This guy, sometimes you find him in Maela. Pahali hakuna barabara. Sometimes he's in Kuresoi. He's where? He's working hard. And many others. You people work hard. Hata wale wanatusukumia maneno mtandao. I am taking note. Naona wale wanatutetea na kutujenga. Hata kama ni pseudonym, mimi natafuta hii pseudonym ya nani? Zidio? So please, let me tell you, young people, work hard. The late John Mechoki told me, he called me to his office. He was an administrator like me. He told me regarding Gachagua, governance is 2 words. And let nobody cheat you. Forget about what philosophers write about governance. Simple. Governance is reward and punishment. You reward those who do well. You punish those who do bad. That is governance. I am telling you today, work hard. I am taking note. And I'm not delegating this to anybody. I am personally monitoring the activities of our young people. And I want to make sure that all those who are very active and who are loyal to our party and to the liberation cause of removing William Ruto will be rewarded and affirmed. So, mpira kwenu.
Thank you. Mmesikia vile party leader amesema? We have an equal and an honest, true, fair, transparent fighting chance in this country. In 2027, we want to look at leadership. Okay. Sorry,
there's another young girl from Oranga, tall, slender girl. Where is she? What is her name? Yeah? You are called who? Mimi sijui jina yako lakini nakuona. Huyu msichana huyu amejituma sana. Lazima wewe utakuwa kwa bunge ya Murang'a. Utakuwa huko ndani. You will be inside there. We will nominate you to the Murang'a County Assembly. And why not? Why not?
Mjana umesikia? Form nyingine?
Kujituma. Na tujitume na DCP ama ni aje? Tujitume na nini? Na tunaona mzaya anaangalia, si ndio? Our party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, he's monitoring. Mtu halali. Kuna wengine tunaona wamelala social media. But our party leader is very, very agile and is looking. The next question I want to welcome Student Caucus. Do we have the NEC member Student Caucus, Wilson, in the crowd? Yes, Wilson, welcome.
Wilson anakuja, nataka tuonyeshe party leader wetu kwamba sisi we are very active. Hapa kulikuwa na aspirant governors. Kiti, chama cha DCP, tusimame. Wakati Wilson anakaribia. Governor. Ama ni aspirant. Governor seats. Jenzi ya DCP. Hii ni Nakuru County. Nakuru. Na chama gani? DCP. Ruto anapokaribia senators aspirants wasimame. Simameni. Yo hao wako wasimame. Women representatives wasimame. Women representatives wasimame. Hapa ni Nyandarua, pale ni Kajiado, wapi kwingine hatuoni? Tuko hapa, tuko Nyeri, tuko Kajiado tena, tuko wapi? Meru. Na Kilifi, everywhere in the country. MCAs ambao wanasimama na kiti cha DCP. Your Excellency, angalia. Angalia. Your Excellency, hawa vijana wote wamesema hawawezi. Hawatakuwa members na supporters peke yao, watakuwa paka aspirants. Na form ni nini? Form ni nini? Na chama ni nini? DCP. Asante you leader. Samahani. Members of Parliament countrywide. Tusimame jamani. Members of Parliament. Members of Parliament. Hey! Lakini vijana niwaulize, mkienda bunge, mpatane vijana kama 100 wa DCP. Mnasikia uchungu kweli? Mnaweza jikura? 2027 tuko ready. Asante sana.
Nimesikia wanauliza mambo ya women rep. Uliza women rep. All right. Sawa. Na wasalimu nyote, hamjambo. Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Hapa katikati mnaniona vizuri? Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Asanteni. Kwa majina ni Wilson Kanyago and I represent the student caucus and I am the chairperson. So we have a question for you here, Your Excellency, and it begins like this. We have seen governments around the world respond to digitally organized youth protests in very different ways. Some go through dialogue and reforms, and others go through policing, restrictions, and attempts to control digital spaces. If DCP forms the next government and faces leaderless, digitally mobilized youth, movement protesting about unemployment, corruption, the cost of living, or broken promises, what would you do in your government? That is question one. And perhaps the bigger question is, will your government see an angry person as an enemy of the state, or as a citizen whose government has a responsibility to listen? Kwa sababu sisi huwa tunasikiza nini? Bas. I have also a few questions. Nilikuwa nimejiandikia pale nyumbani. Si mnajiona nimejipanga? Nimejipanga vizuri. Mimi saa ingine huwa ninaona His Excellency akipanda mahali huwa anapanda na kakaratasi kama hii. Alafu unaona ndio anafinya kasongo kabisa. Sasa mimi nimechukua hii, nimesema I want to be like my party leader. All right. First of all, I will want to, as the student caucus, comrades power. Comrades power. Comrades Tibim. Comrades Finya. Asante. We will want to say thank you so much for giving us this chance and opportunity to come here to Wamnyoro. Kuna wengine wametoka Western pale Shamahoho. Wamekuja all the way na lazima wasikize His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. And of course is to acknowledge your strength to make Kenya better again. Even though I quote what you always say, you regret, because among the biggest mistakes, it was done by you. But you will want to restructure and make Kenya again. Ingekuwa ni mimi, personally, ningekuwa nime give up na nimesema mujipange. sisi kama comrades, you are our presidential candidate because during the 2022 Gen Z maandamano, he was the only 2024 makosa ni. He was the only principal who said we need to sit down and listen to these people what they are saying. Yet jioni kuna mwingine alituita criminals and violence human beings. Terrorists. So kwa hayo tungependa kuendorse His Excellency, specifically Gen Z. Kusema ukweli, we see a father figure to you, in you, sorry. Haya, ikifika, wacha nisisome hiyo. Asanti. We have asked about the unemployment. Na hii Kenya, mahali imefika. You go to university, unasoma 4 years or 6 years, depending with your degree. Sindio? Lakini, if you don't know someone who knows someone, and that someone knows, hiyo kazi utapata kweli. So, we want Your Excellency to actually answer the unemployment and uncertainty after graduation. Because currently, KMTCs, wacha hata mimi niko na Intel kidogo. KMTCs huwa wana graduate 20,500 students every year. And only 5,000 are given jobs. Hiyo ina make sense kweli. Hao wengine wote waenda wapi? Si ndio? The last thing, let me finish. Thank you. We have the funding model. We really request you to pick a vita hii funding model. Kwa sababu haitasaidia hao vijana. It will not help them at all because there is delay in disbursements and the help itself identifies inadequate funding and just for an equalizer in everybody's life. Akisha soma apate hiyo degree. Si mambo yake hapo mbele iko sawa? Sawa. Asanti kwa hayo mengi na machache, nimeshukuru.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. The new funding model for the students has been a quagmire, something we debate on national television and pale ground. Allow me to invite someone else from Marsabit, Roba Boru. Welcome. Vijana wa Borana, Your Excellency, wamekuwa wakileta shida sana, hawachi kubali. Uko wana abduct wazee wao. Huyu kijana anaitwa Roba Boru amekuwa akinisumbua every day. Ananiambia kwamba lazima utetee vijana wa Borana. Welcome and allow us to ask you a question.
Yes, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. I'm Roba Golicha Boru. Lakini huko nyumbani watu wananiita area MP. Yes, Duale tayari ameenda, tunangoja afike. Tayari ameenda. So they call me area MP kwa sababu huko kwetu serikali imekuwa kitunyanyasa. Apart from physical development, the government launched a program called Onjoa Jangili. They abducted around 84 youths from Marsabit. As youth tumejaribu kupigana na hii challenge. Tumecause maandamano, tumecause demonstration. Tumeweza kuwarudisha nyumbani. But there are 2 young men who are still remaining unknown. They were abducted on 7th January 2026, and their whereabouts is still not known. They are from Bori location. One of them is called Boruguyo Jilo, and the other one is called Alake Malicha. The other one is called Alake Malicha. Kindly, Your Excellency, would like you to address and bring to attention of the public about the whereabouts of those 2 boys. Now, my question is, can a young candidate survive the political jungle? Because in Kenya, politics is all about financial muscle. And most of young people, we don't have those resources, we don't have the capability. But we have very brilliant youths. We have very brilliant youths who are bubbling with ideas. They know how to drive this country ahead. But the political space is going to be flooded with, let me call, the deep state in terms of resource. Watu watakota pesa, watenda pale ground, na sisi vijana tutaweza kunyanyaswa. Kindly, can you address on that? Thank you so much.
Makofi ya vijana wa Borana na pale Marsabit, wapigie makofi. wanapitia abduction, wanapitia execution. Lakini nakumbuka nipigia simu akaniambia naenda off na wananifuata, nisipopatikana tena ni hivyo. This is a young gentleman, Your Excellency, from Marsabit community fighting for one term. Your Excellency, young people hatuna mbele wala nyuma, tunayo. Mimi hata wakinichukua, mimi sina kitu ya kulose. Wewe uko na kitu ya kulose? Nifuuliza tu tuko nayo ama ni kweli si kweli? We don't care, your party leader. So party leader, our hope is in you. And I know the pressure is a lot and it's mounting. But we know you can make it for us. All kura zote za Gen Z ni zako, Your Excellency. I want to give you the opportunity to respond.
Thank you very much, Wilson, from the Student Caucus. You're asking about the future, the safety of the digital space in our administration. I want to assure you that some of us have accepted technology as a way of life, and not anybody stupid would fight this technology. It's the way we communicate. It's the way people get to move business. Nothing now today is being done manually. I want to say that in enhancing our democratic space, everybody will be allowed to express themselves digitally. And this issue of people being suppressed because of digital expression is a thing we will not allow. Again, you have asked a very good question. Whether those who criticize our new administration will be seen as enemies of the state. That is what we are fighting. The use of the criminal justice system to suppress dissent, to subvert democracy, and to enhance violation of human rights. I want to give a commitment that our administration, and you'll be partners with us, you are the people who is going to run the Ministry of ICT. What business do you have? What business do you have giving William Kabogo as Minister of ICT? Yeah? I mean, surely, you know, there are some jokes that is really an insult to the people of Kenya and to our young people. Yeah? Why would you want to give a William Kabogo to run the Ministry of ICT? We are very young people who are software engineers with various capacities who are experts in artificial intelligence, who will really revolutionize digital technology. So we cannot have a government that is an enemy of the people. We will allow institutions of oversight to prevail. A good government is the one that is criticized. None of us is perfect. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Even I regard Gachagua, if nobody checks me, chances are people around you push you to become a dictator. There must be institutions of oversight. And we must allow people to speak and speak freely. That is what I must tell you. You ask whether we shall listen to the people. Of course, our party, our motto and slogan is listening to our Kenya. We cannot be listening to Kenyans today, then we stop listening after we form government. You'll be saying one term after 6 months. You think I don't know? Mimi najua, mimi I'm not like Kasongo. Hiyo Kasongo najua kichwa yake ni ngumu. Na masikio ameweka pamba. Utakosa kusikiza Wakenya namna gani? The problems William Ruto is facing today is because he refused to listen to the ground. He was elected as a very popular president. I was with him. And we were elected, we were very popular. He was not spending any money to speak to anybody. Today, to do a meeting here in Karatina, he has to spend 20 million. His fellow, this soprano, cannot do a meeting without giving people 2,000. The minute you start paying people to listen to you, you have lost it. Because they don't care what you are saying. It's just a transaction, isn't it? People are just transactional. Nasema hii Kasongo vile naenda nyumbani, wacha tumusikize tu hata kama ni uongo atulipe twende. I must continue listening to the people of Kenya. And I tried to guide him. I sat him down. I was a very good deputy. I said, Mr. President, you are losing it. Kelele imezidi. Please, let's listen to the people. When the Gen Z started making a lot of noise, wakaanza kuchora yeye ameko kwa jeneza, he was very bitter. Nikamuuliza hata ukioko kwa jeneza kwani umekufa? What is your problem? Why are you bitter? This is just a way of expression. So I told him, let's listen to these young people. He said, no, let them be arrested and abducted and tortured and killed. Yeah. I know because I was with him. I saw him transform from a popular president to a dictator to a very unpopular leader by simply not listening to the people. Yeah? Or he's a goon. Or he has transformed now into a goon. Now, hata mumenichanua hiyo nisiku anajua. Kuanzia kesho nitaanza kueject. Asante sana. Mumenisaidia sana. Let me tell you. I saw. Yeah? Tuanze leo. Aya, sawa. I am telling you, I saw it. A very popular leader elected. Tukiwa naye pale.